Step 2.2, find the high return portfolio. So in all of the step 2, step 2.1, 2.2, and so on, we have to use the Excel app because we have to use the tool Solver. And Solver is not part of Excel Online. We're going to need to because we're in a lab without Excel 365 and we cannot co-edit at the same time, we have to close down all other copies, including your own one that's up here, in order to open up Excel Online. Otherwise, it's going to say read only or save a local copy, and we don't want that. We want to save the one it's in OneDrive right now. And so we're going to be making the high risk portfolio. We're going to be maximizing the return. That's how we're going to solve for it, by changing the percentages. And let me show you what that means. And let's first talk about the Excel keyboard shortcuts. So Shift Control Tab to get back to the previous one, which is the end one. Because we're using Excel on application, we're going to go Alt Tab to get back from Chrome, our instructions on Chrome, and the application, Alt Tab. We're going to be saving at the end, Control S, closing the file, Control W. And Control W is kind of universal. We're going to be closing this tab up here with Control W in Chrome. Also, we're going to be moving around in Chrome with Control Tab and Shift Control Tab. So Shift Control Tab to get back to the one that we're going to close now, and Control W to close it. And then now Shift Control Tab again to get to OneDrive. You have to click this, click the triple dot, open, and open in app. And make sure everyone, first before you do this, everyone in your team has closed theirs. And I'm going to open Excel. Sometimes it takes a minute. Okay, here it is. And so what we're going to be doing is see how the lowest risk has had different percentages according to what makes the lowest standard deviation. Well, we're going to have different percentages to make it the highest expected return. So to get in Solver, go Alt A for data, and I have Solver already. It's Y2 in the top. But if you don't, I'm just going to hit Escape once to get back to the ribbon level, and F is the file. Go File, T for Options, arrow down to Add-ins, and tab over 5 times to get to Go, and hit Enter, and then you would go down to Solver add-in. You'd hit spacebar to turn it on or off. I'm going to leave it on and then hit enter. So now to go into Solver, I'm going to go Alt A, and then it's Y2. And already it's set for what was used for the lowest risk, but I'm just going to change that. I'm going to go, right now it's on set the objective at the top. I'm going to go up arrow, and I'm going to go over and up to, just over to expected return for the highest return portfolio, C23. And then I'm going to go tab down, and I'm going to change it from minimum, and use the left arrow to change it to maximum. I'm going to go tab down again, and I'm not changing the low risk one. I'm going to hit up arrow to go back to the spreadsheet. We're going to go into the high return one. Click the first one, and then shift and down to the last one, C16 to C21. Then I'm going to go tab again, and I need to change this. It's not B22 that needs to be 1 because we always have to have it add up to 100%. So, but in our case, it's C22, the 100% of the sum of all the percentages of the high return. So I'm going to hit the space bar to select that, and then I'm going to hit tab over and then down and hit enter to change. I'm going to hit up arrow to get back to the spreadsheet, and then go down and across to the high return total, and I hit enter, and then I'm going to hit enter again. And by the way, make unconstrained variables non-negative. I'm keeping that because you cannot short in a portfolio. You could do that for private investments, but not for a portfolio. And then hit enter for solve, and enter to keep it. And look what it did, is it just said we're going to put everything into Netflix. Now, in reality, you probably wouldn't do that. You might get different stocks. In fact, in a minute, I'm going to tell you that you might choose some different stocks up here. But for right now, that is doing pretty good, 38%, but you're putting all your eggs in one basket. Now, let's save what we've done. Control S, Control W to close it, and then Alt Tab to get back to our instructions, and that's it. So we're done.